It's been a long time coming, but the Canon 5D Mark IV is finally here. It's hard to think of a DSLR camera model that's been more anticipated and speculated than this, so let's begin with the facts. The 5D Mark IV has a 30 megapixel full frame sensor with dual pixel AF. That's enough room to create very large, high quality prints, but the extra megapixels will also be great for cropping in and recomposing shots in post. The native ISO sensitivity peaks at ISO 32000, which should deliver relatively clean files captured in typically low light scenarios, although it does offer up to 102,400 via an extended setting. Capable of shooting continuously with full autofocus for 7 frames per second, the 5D Mark IV will be comfortable shooting and tracking fast-moving action. It also has f8 lens compatibility with 21 AF points and will focus down to EV-3, just like the 1DX Mark II. Many of the other technology advancements that were introduced in the 5DSR and the 1DX Mark II have been delivered in the 5D Mark IV, including the new mirror vibration control system, which uses small motors instead of springs to move the mirror. This produces a beautifully unobtrusive shutter sound and reduces shutter vibrations. This should also help to deliver sharper images. Canon is keen to stress that this camera is first and foremost a stills unit, but it will also be a good choice for video, offering 4K video recording with 422 color sampling at 30p, as well as Full HD video in 60p and HD up to 120p. Photographers with video reporting and filmmaking needs will be pleased to learn that this camera comes with 3.5mm microphone and headphone jacks, offers Full HD recording via HDMI out, and movie capture over Wi-Fi, thanks to built-in wireless functionality. I would have liked to have seen space for a CFast card or dual high-speed SD slots, but instead Canon has opted for one SD and a compact flash slot instead. However, owners of previous 5D series cameras will be pleased with the continued support for the older format. Looking at the 5D Mark IV side by side with the 5D Mark III, there are very few differences to spot between them. They use the same LPE6N battery, the button layout is near identical, but it does have improved weather sealing and the grip is a touch more pronounced. The ridge of the pentaprism housing is also larger due to the inclusion of built-in Wi-Fi, GPS and NFC functionality. It also has FTP transfer and USB 3 connectivity, making it the most connected 5 series camera to date. Despite the extra features, the body of the 5D Mark IV somehow manages to be 50 grams lighter than its predecessor. The 5D Mark IV uses the Intelligent Viewfinder 2. It's the same unit that we first saw in the 7D Mark II that offers an electronic level, detailed shooting information, and the flicker notification. We caught up with Canon expert Dave Parry to find out what he loves about the 5D Mark IV.
My favourite thing on this camera has got to be this button on the back. It might seem like a really small thing, but it's really, really nice. It's similar to what we have on the 7D Mark II, but it's just been redesigned, and I feel to make it easier to use. And you can customise this little button to do a variety of different things. What I really like about it is, the way I normally have a camera set up is I'd have aperture on here, shutter speed on here, and then by pushing this little button, I've changed this to ISO. So very, very quickly I can change ISO, shutter speed and aperture all in one go, and that really does speed up shooting, so I really do like that. It's the 30 million pixel sensor, and what I've noticed with this and what I'm really excited about is that it's from our latest generation, so it comes from the same technology as like the 80D or the 1DX Mark II, and I personally love the 80D. I think it's a fantastic camera. So there's a new feature on here that I've never seen before, and this is called Dual Pixel RAW, and you basically select this in the menu, and when you do that, what the camera does is then gives you a really, really large raw file. So say for instance, if a normal raw file is about 35 megs, something like this, it'll be about 60 megs, so it's a very, very big file. But basically what this does is it uses part of dual pixel CMOS AF, which is a feature where you split every single megapixel up into 2 sections, like an A and a B section, which is technology we've had before. But what this one does is it records the information separately that's on the A and the B. And the beauty of that is afterwards, once you've shot, using our free DPP software, you can then adjust the sharpness and the resolution of that image. And I've played around with this, I've tried that, and I'm staggered by what this can do.
Alongside the new 5D Mark IV, Canon also introduces the BGE20 battery grip, offering improved ergonomics and an extra battery slot. What am I most excited about with this camera? Dual Pixel RAW. It's an innovative new feature that gives this camera a potential edge over the competition. Being able to adjust focus slightly in post will help to rescue countless moments, so it's a great development. The 5D Mark IV is a solid, all-round full-frame DSLR camera that carries a lot of the latest technology that we've seen from Canon in the past couple of years. It's the most refined, powerful and capable 5 Series camera ever, and will undoubtedly be a compelling choice for a wide variety of people. That's it from us on the Canon 5D Mark IV. If you have any questions or comments, please put them in the section below. Otherwise, subscribe to our channel for more great videos.